G'day everyone, it's Chris Carlin here, masteryourmoneynow.com.au, helping you take control of your finances from the comfort of your own home. And in this week's Whiteboard Wednesday, we're continuing our series of meeting up with our members and talking about their experiences with financial advice and why they've sought financial advice. And this week, I'm very excited to be able to introduce Levi and Emma. How are you both?
Very well.
That's the way. Now, Levi, most of you may not be aware of this, but Levi's actually been involved in every single Whiteboard Wednesday and every single video we've done. Now, you're our cameraman, aren't you?
I sure am. Help try and make you look good in front of this whiteboard.
It's a full-time job, but I'm glad you do a very good job of it. I think we can agree. So, yes, because you are the co-founder of Hebron Films. And in terms of being a small business owner, why did you seek financial advice, and how's it benefited you?
Yeah, so I guess being a small business owner, it's a challenging journey, and yes. There's lots of stuff you need to be all over all the time with that. And we've been in business for five or so years now, and sort of slowly chipping away at goals of sales and all of this, but sort of in that time putting lots of time and effort and money into the business, and sort of forgetting about personal, looking after things like super and insurances and all of that, that sort of got neglected along the way, and sort of taking that step back to go, we need to be setting up for the future, and being quite young, knowing that has a flow-on effect to the future. Yeah,
and it's something we see in small business owners all the time and it is so hard to meet the day-to-day bills that things like retirement make a huge difference, but especially talking to you about particularly the rule 30, $30 a week over 30 years, you've still got time on your side to be able to do those things now. I'm glad I was talking to you at 25 and not 55. So yeah. So Emma, you're just starting out your career as an optometrist. I think you graduated last week. Congratulations. So what's been the benefit for you for receiving financial advice as you're just starting out in your career?
I found that it's probably been most useful just planning ahead, because being a uni student and having a career look very different financially.
Yes,
like
they do.
Uni student, you're living off noodles, and having a career, suddenly you've got a salary and actually getting paid for what I'm doing. So it's hugely different between where I have been and where I'm going to be. So just having this advice to actually be able to know how to plan best during my uni days, and then now how to best use this, amount of money that suddenly I've, got coming into the bank account each week, where best to put it and how best to invest it.
Yeah, I'm always reminded that generally you have the most surplus amount of income, usually when you just graduate. Because then the mortgage comes along and kids come along, and a lot of people squander it, but it's good that we're able to catch up and talk about a few different things going forward. What are some of those things that you've got planned for, say, the next 1 to 5 years?
Yeah, well, going into the next couple of years, we want to buy a house of our own, as well as doing things like travelling and enjoying ourselves as well. So there's a few things to balance in there. But yeah, buying the house is a big one that we've been slowly building towards, building a deposit. And it's been really great, you helping us with some of the schemes that exist to help us with that, and considering what options there are, rather than just putting it in the bank and not knowing what to do with it.
And using your super to be able to save for your first home, save a fair bit of tax in that process. That's certainly something that we'll be looking forward to over the next 12 months. I suppose, Emma, why should people get financial advice?
Well, I've got a lot of friends who haven't, and I've seen them get into enormous amounts of debt because, they've gone and bought the house, but it's not necessarily been either the right house, or they've not had the right deposit, or they've kind of wound up stuck in this place of either not being able to pay it off, or not being able to enjoy the other parts of life, because they're just slaving away for this one thing, either the house or the travel loans or the other things. So just having another set of eyes to look over everything that's unbiased, not thinking, but I'd really love to go on this holiday, or this house is really pretty, or anything like that. Just basically a third party to just look in and see everything from a different perspective.
Someone who can cut through all the noise and go through step by step what you should be doing. I think that's fantastic. It's and you know, again, congratulations for getting advice. I know you see it as my cameraman regularly, but you still stepped out and got advice. So I very much appreciate that. And it's been a pleasure working with you, and appreciate having members. I'm looking forward to many more years to come. Thank you both. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, if you're related to the Levi and Emma story, why don't you book yourself in for a complimentary 30-minute discussion at masteryourmoneynow.com.au/get started. That's where we get to know a bit more about you and what you're wanting to achieve and how we can help you to take control of your finances. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you share it with your friends, family and work colleagues, and also make sure you check out our other videos as well at masteryourmoneynow.com.au. My name's Chris Carlin. Looking forward to seeing you next week's Whiteboard Wednesday.